In the summer of 1960, you could tell who was going on holiday. Just look at the roof of the car.
Why are you here, Telef?
I heard there will be moose on an island near Arendal.
Destination, Finnmark. Distance, far. Time required, all summer, maybe longer. In the summer of 1960, brave Norwegians packed their cars, tied everything they owned to the roof, and set off for the north. Most aimed for sandy beaches or cozy cabins, but not Konrad. He had a bigger plan. A trip to Finnmark with no air conditioning, no GPS, and a roof rack stacked higher than the car itself. He brought along his wife, Clara, the boys Aslak and Geir, and somehow Telef, a man who thought they were going to Arendal. In 1960, when a car roof looked like a moving barn, it meant vacation. It meant vacation. Most people drive on. Konrad, he stops. Konrad was ready. Clara was ready. Even Telef was ready, although he thought they were going to Arendal. Konrad was ready. Clara was ready. Even Telef was ready, although he thought they were going to Arendal. Most people drive on. Konrad, he stops. He talks. He makes friends. By the end of the trip, he'd know more moose than most Norwegians know people. Sweden, endless forests, long roads, and moose everywhere. Clara stopped counting after 40. By Sundsvall, she was knitting moose into her sweaters. Somewhere north of the Arctic Circle, Telef finally asked, "So, where are we going?" When he heard Denne, Finnmark, he just poured more coffee and said nothing. Northern Finland, like Denmark on holiday. No mountains, no trees, just endless straight roads and nothing to talk to. Konrad missed the moose. After what felt like a month, they rolled into Finnmark. Konrad swore he knew every moose in Scandinavia. Telef still didn't know why he came. On the way back, Konrad stopped one last time. He shook hooves, said goodbye, and promised to write, somehow.
Ah, this is life. Silence, nature, and a good salmon run.
I've got one. I've got a monster.
Is that the latest fashion in Finnmark?
Well, at least it won't run away from you, Telef.
I'll call it dinner.
And so, after thousands of kilometers, 23 moose encounters, and approximately 67 coffee breaks, the Great Finnmark Expedition of 1960 came to an end. Konrad returned home convinced he was now fluent in moose. Clara finished 3 sweaters and 2 scarves. The boys learned patience. And Telef, well, Telef still doesn't know how he ended up in Finnmark. Next summer, Konrad says they're going somewhere simpler. Clara just smiled and quietly bought a bigger roof rack.